the screen goes dark and the world won't start, you know who to call, yeah. Struggle with that frozen screen. 3 days now and you're losing your mind. I see you typing but nothing's working right. Daniel's got that look in his eyes. From sunrise to the end of the day, you're always fixing what's broken away. Why do you always stay when everyone else would walk away? You run diagnostics, explaining every step like I'd understand. Your hands move fast across the keyboard, magic, making sense of what I can't comprehend. From sunrise to the end of the day, you're always fixing what's broken away. Why do you always stay when everyone else would walk away? Parts. Maybe it's about the way you see. Every problem has a beating heart. You won't give up on me. Now the screen's alive and everything's running smooth. You pack your tools with that quiet smile. I know tomorrow when something breaks loose, you'll be back here in a little while. That's why you always stay when everyone else walk away. That's why you always care. That's why you're always there. When the screen goes dark and the world won't start, I know who to call, yeah.
Well, welcome to another day of courts and court systems and the judicial system in the United States. Today is Judge Stephanie Boyd's courtroom docket. So let's get started with this. So let's make sure this is big enough. And let's go.
For sending in. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent. Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, so the court will review the same. After reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding the guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing? Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client? All right. Do you have any children? All right. Have you seen anyone to help you with the trauma that's been happening in your life? Have you seen a doctor or talked to someone? All right. So here's the thing. It's probably best that you see someone. Since you don't have health insurance, I'm gonna recommend the Mickey evaluation. That can be done out of custody, but I'm gonna ask that a referral be done for Center for Healthcare Services, just so that you can find somebody to speak to talk about different things. You know, my understanding, you never get over the passing of your mom, right? And other thing that's going on. So from reading this, I understand everything hits you at once. Your mom passed away, your uncle, then you're getting fired from your employment. So I understand, okay? All right, this is what the court is going to do. There's a $2,000 fine to be probated, 3 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. I want to do a MIC evaluation out of custody, TAP evaluation out of custody, referral to Center for Healthcare Services. And I'm going to ask for 30 sober meetings and 45 days, because that may be some people that you can talk to as well, okay? And there will be field visits 1 time per month for 8 months. Do you live by yourself or with someone? I'm sorry? All right. And so we'll do field visits 1 time per month for 8 months. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? Thank you. Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. In this court, to be successful, communication is key. If there's something you need, let probation know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court and address it with me, okay? All right, good luck to you. You're welcome, and thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
I really appreciate the best stuff to have on this.
Oh, no, it's good. Thank you. And the people in the box, if their attorneys are not here and they're not ready, then we're going to take the jury up. All right, have him come forward. Which case is this? Hello. Good afternoon. Hello, how are you doing? Okay. All right, so, well, your attorney will let me know the reason you're here. Okay. So Norma, when do you want to recall this back? It's Middlebrooks, and they're asking for 2 weeks? All right, we'll see you back on September 8th. You too. All right, tell the deputies to send him back and I'll take that up at a break. Oh, okay. Just give me a record, moment.
No, that's fine. Sure. But I wouldn't. Then I do.
All right, who else is here in the box? Is there paperwork ready? Who's here on Tucker?
They're both mine.
Come forward.
Time I heard the name Tucker, I'm thinking about Mary.
Okay, and Tucker only has a motion to revoke. All right, the court is calling 2023 CR 4059 State versus Alvo Tucker. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Texas.
And are you Mr. Tucker? All right, did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same Alvo Lafayette Tucker III who was placed on community supervision in 2023 CR 4059 for the offense of burglary of a habitation on July 2nd, 2024 for a term of 10 years? Is that you? All right, state.
Here's what needs to states looking for revoke community supervision. Violation condition number 2. On or about the 27th day of November 2024 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant Alvo Lafayette Tucker III did in there failed to submit to drug testing as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, and or a duly authorized agent of the court. Violation condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
State will waive the remaining violation.
All right. Any objections to the waivers? Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2? Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. Adjudicate, he's revoke and sentence to 5 years to life.
Is that the agreement? Are you asking the court to follow that agreement, sir?
Oh, yes, sir.
Are you waiving your right to appeal? All right, then the court will grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you to 5 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's to be continued no contact with the complainant. And that's Ruby Mora. There's to be no contact with Target. And no residing with minors. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it? Because you've reached a plea bargain agreement with the state, also because you've waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. You're gonna have to make some decisions. I mean, you had a chance to be successful on this and not be in prison, but sometimes people are just like, no, send me to prison.
Yeah, and that's why I chose,
Yeah.
because I got trucks and
Mhm. Okay.
I'm just gonna keep hanging out here. That's not what I'm.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, you too.
Thank you, State.
See? You forgot to thank your attorney.
It's okay. Very good. Be good. Oh, sorry. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. You too. Have a good one. Yeah.
Thank you, State. I was here on one case.
All right. All right. So who is this person? All right. All right. Can I have the motion to revoke on her? What page is she on, Norma? All right. Thank you. Thank you. Are y'all ready to proceed on the motion to revoke? All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 002-957W State versus Manquita Barrera. Could I have parties announced? And are you Miss Barrera? All right, did you review the, oh, that's okay. Yeah, hey, sometimes people are nervous. Sometimes people's vision is off, but it's fine. All right, did you review the document entitled "A Motion to Revoke Community Supervision" with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same Muniquita Barrera who's placed on community supervision in 2025 CR 002-957W for the offense of fraudulent possession of identifying informations or items less than 5 on March 13, 2025 for a term of 2 years? Is that you? All right, state.
Commissioner, this afternoon for state motions to revoke community supervision. Violation condition number 1. On or about the 8th day of August 2025 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant, Muniquita Barrera, committed the offense of criminal trespass in violation condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Civil waiver in any violation, Your Honor.
Any objections? Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000, I'm sorry, and up to a $1,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2? Court will find violation, I'm sorry, to condition number 1. Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1? In violation of condition number 1, true, is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor, that is to deny the motion, alter amend conditions, to add residential treatment with the neonatal abstinence syndrome treatment center, followed by ISP supervision, and defendant will remain in custody until transferred into the program.
All right.
And state will be announcing a TIC 2025 QF 30915.
All right, and so I'm sorry, what program? The neonatal what?
It is called the Neonatal Abstinence Syndrome Treatment Center. I have it right here.
No, oh, yes. And where is this located? Okay. And have they accepted her?
We'll have to do a referral.
All right, so, all right, this is what the court is going to do. The court will deny the motion, alternate remaining conditions to take into consideration 2025 PF 30915. She is to remain in custody until transfer to the NAS residential treatment program. If not accepted, then a referral to felony drug court. Then y'all said what?
ISP, following her
Okay.
time with the program.
All right. If she's not accepted in either of those programs, let's bring her back for a status.
Okay, Judge, but the ISP is the intensive.
Yes. But make sure we bring her back for an update if she's not accepted in any of those programs. All right. Followed by ISP. Thank you so much. Thank you. Is there anything else you need from the court? All right, so here's the thing about that. Whatever you can do to keep your child is one, you got to maintain your sobriety. Two, everything that you eat, drink, you ask yourself, would I feed this to a baby? If the answer is no, you shouldn't be doing it because whatever you eat, drink, smoke, your baby is doing the same thing. So this is your chance to get your life together. This is your chance to get your life together for your child. Whether you do it or not, it's completely up to you. But what I can tell you, if your decision is you're not going to do it, then make that decision now. Don't wait and keep going in and out of your child's life. And there's nothing worse. Well, I'm sure there are other worse things. But when I would represent children, I would have to go see them at the hospital. And when you have babies having withdrawals, they don't understand why they're having withdrawals and they just cry incessantly. And there's nothing you can do to make them feel better because they're going through withdrawals. So you don't want that to happen. You're going to have to be strong for your baby. You understand? All right. Probation will go over new conditions with you. This in the system. I'm sorry. All right. And can we line the jurors up, Deputy Laura? All right. Who's Mario Hernandez? Come forward, please. All right. Your attorney is still dealing with the legislative session, so he's not going to be here. They have special sessions that are being called. So, Norma, can you give me an October date? Sorry, when? And if for some reason they call another special session, he'll let us know. All right, October 13th. Just have a seat and we'll get with you. All right, thank you. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. What page? Joel Gonzalez. Hello. Hi. Mhm. All right, Ms. Ferguson, on this case, I need a 3-week reset for a plea deadline date. All right, thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. You're welcome. We'll pick it up on a break. All right. Court is going to call 2019 CR 10230 State versus RC Curtis. Can I have parties announced?
Daryl Harris, Steve Spear, and Alexandria Bogus for the state, Your Honor.
For the
Charles
defense?
Bunch is present for Mr. Curtis. Mr. Curtis is present. Mr. Shaw is reviewing evidence in the back.
All right, has that been taken care of? Whatever is going to be called next in this case?
Well, we're working on it.
Well, are you all ready to proceed with other witnesses?
I think, well, I'll let.
Yes, Your Honor, the state has its witness, the next one. I know that from yesterday's conversations in terms of the next witness would introduce a statement of Mr. Curtis. So based on what we said yesterday, I know we still have the issue of the voluntariness. I'm ready to proceed outside the presence of the jury on that issue.
All right, I'm so sorry. Have the jurors wait. All right, let's bring in your witness.
State would call Rich Richardson.
All right, and if you can make sure there's a little square microphone that's silver, if you could put that somewhere on your jacket or shirt, it's for the court reporter to hear. And if you could raise your right hand, do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, you can have a seat. If you'll state your name for the record.
Richard Earl Richardson.
All right, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, Mr. Richardson, what is your current occupation?
I'm retired.
Where did you previously work?
I worked for the San Antonio Police Department.
In what capacity?
I was a patrol officer and a homicide detective.
How long were you with SAPD?
28 years,
And how long as a homicide detective?
15 years.
Now, when did you retire?
3 years ago, 9 months and 18 days.
Okay. If anyone's counting.
If anybody.
So, Detective, did you assist in the homicide investigation of an R.C. Curtis?
Yes,
You see Mr. Curtis in this courtroom here today.
yes, I did.
Could you please point to this indicated article of clothing he's wearing?
White shirt, collared shirt with breeches.
And the record will reflect that you've identified the defendant in this cause. Were you the lead detective in this case?
No, I was not.
Who was?
Detective Randall Hines.
Did you assist him in this investigation?
Yes, I did.
Now, I'm going to call your attention to October the 27th of 2015. Did you assist Detective Hines that day?
Yes, I did.
How did you first assist the detective?
Detective Hines requested that I go with him to serve a search warrant at a residence.
Okay, and did you do so?
Yes, I did.
Now, while at that residence assisting in that search warrant, were you also given further instructions?
Yes, I was.
What instructions did you receive?
Detective Hines requested that I return to this homicide office to prepare an interview room and start an interview with Mr. Curtis.
And did you do so? Now, Detective, this interview that you conducted with Mr. Curtis, was it recorded?
Yes, it was.
Was there a device that was capable of making an accurate reporting of that interview?
Yes.
And does San Antonio Police Department have special rooms to conduct said interviews?
Yes, they did.
Did you make sure that the recording device was working properly?
I did.
And have you reviewed that recording?
Yes, I have.
Was it working properly?
Yes.
Was it a fair and accurate depiction of the interview that took side of some redactions that have been there, correct?
Correct.
Now, Detective, when you spoke to Mr. Curtis, did you give him what is commonly referred to as his Miranda warnings?
Yes, I did.
Did you warn him that he had the right to remain silent?
I did.
Did you warn him that he had the right to an attorney?
I did.
Did you warn him that anything that he said could be used against him in a court of law?
I did.
Did you also instruct him that he could sit in the interview at any time he chose? Now, Detective, after reading him these warnings, did he indicate to you that he understood?
Yes.
Did he agree to speak to you?
Yes, he did.
Did you threaten or coerce Mr. Curtis in any way, shape, or form?
No, sir.
Did you promise him anything in exchange for his interview with you?
No, I did not.
Now, if he made a reasonable request, like needing to use the restroom or needing something to drink, would you have provided that to him?
Yes, he did.
In fact, was he actually even allowed to use the restroom? Now, Detective, are you the only person who spoke to Mr. Curtis that day?
No, I'm,
Were there other detectives that also spoke to Mr. Curtis while in that interview room?
yes, sir.
Do you know which detectives?
Detective Raul Cardenas, and there was a patrol officer that assisted. I'm not positive of his name.
And did you also see Detective Randall Hines briefly?
Yes.
And now, this patrol officer that you spoke of, did he actually interview Mr. Curtis, or was he just collecting evidence?
No, he did not interview. He was just there to collect the items that we needed.
So were the only three individuals that questioned Mr. Curtis yourself, Detective Hines, and Detective Cardenas? And you can recognize yourself as well as those two detectives and their voices on the recording.
Yes, I can.
Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes.
And Your Honor, I'm going to ask it for purposes of the record. Obviously, Mark states exhibit interview 70 is a redacted. Would you prefer 70B?
70A is,
Is the a redacted the original one? We have the original interview, a redacted version is 70A, and then the subsequent redactions will be the next one that I'm showing through the detective.
yes,
70B.
yes.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, off the record for a moment, do you have one that is actually 70?
Yes, I do.
All right, just number 70 and not A or B.
Correct. Yeah, just 70 is the original with zero redactions at all. 70A was the redactions that were introduced at the previous hearing, and then this will be 70B.
All right, could I have parties approach just briefly?
No, age before beauty.
Oh, gotcha.
Back on, Your Honor.
Yes.
And before I proceed, just for purposes of the record, what was originally marked as states 70 will be now 70. I'll just say we'll withdraw that and now mark it as 70A.
Any objections to the withdrawing of the exhibit?
No, Judge.
Okay.
And secondly, what the state had originally marked as 70A, which was the redacted version of the statement. The state will withdraw 70A and now replace that with 70B.
All right, and you say 70B is the redacted?
Is the redacted version, the original redacted version, not the one that I'm introducing.
All right, thank you. Any objection?
No, Judge.
And for purposes of the record, the one that I'm going to now show to Detective Richardson, it will be marked as States Exhibit 7.
All right.
Detective, I'm now going to show you what has been marked as States Exhibit number 70. Do you recognize this disc?
Yes, I do.
I see that there's some initials and also a date on the bottom of the disc. Whose initials are those?
Those are my initials.
And the date, who put that date?
I put that date, 2025.
Okay. So have you reviewed the contents of State's Exhibit 70?
Yes, I have.
And does it fairly and accurately depict the interview that took place of Mr. Curtis on October the 27th of 2015 with the agreed upon redactions between the state and defense?
Yes, it does.
Your Honor, I want to try to be as efficient as possible. I believe I've established the aspects, at least for the limiting purposes of the motion. If
Yes.
the court would like, I can publish so the court can see what Detective Richardson did, but it's up to the court.
What I can tell both parties and defense, if you have no objections, the court has previously reviewed the DVD from the first trial. And so the only difference with that DVD would be the redactions that you all have agreed upon. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. So,
I have no objections to you not viewing it again, certainly.
okay. All right.
So with that, Your Honor, the state would pass with us.
All right. Defense, you may proceed.
Now, Detective, he was in custody, is that correct?
Correct.
And he was in custody for other matters, right?
Correct.
Now, did you transport him from, and when he said you executed a warrant, was that at his residence?
Yes.
Okay. Did you transport him from his residence to where the interview was conducted?
No, I did not.
And so you can't tell the court, or you don't know what conversation, if any, was had with the defendant between his residence and wherever the interview was conducted, correct?
Correct.
And the interview was conducted at what's police headquarters, I guess, for lack of a better word, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Who did transport him, if you know?
I do not know. It was a patrol officer.
And based on my review of the transcript and of watching the video as well, you review with him his rights under Miranda.
Correct.
And you tell him, hey, you're under arrest because of these other charges, right?
Correct.
And then you say to him, okay, now you know what's going on here, right?
Correct.
But you never talk to him about this case. In other words, you don't say, hey, we're here to talk about what happened to Paula Boyd. So how do you know what that he's voluntarily talking to you about this case? You say you're under arrest because of the motion to revoke. I'm going to read you your rights because you're in custody. And he says, yes, sir. And then you say, you mind talking about what's going on? You know what's going on? And he says, yes, sir. And then you're saying the rest of the statement is he understands and he's voluntarily talking to you about that. How do you know he's voluntarily talking to you about Paula Boyd? Because nobody ever says to him, let's talk about Paula Boyd. I mean, correct?
Correct. But he was advised his Miranda warnings and agreed to continue speaking.
But you don't know. But at no time did anybody say, hey, here's what we want to talk about, correct?
At the beginning of, after the Miranda, no. As we
Okay.
began the interview, yes.
Okay. How long does the interview last?
I'd have to look at the actual.
It's roughly 2 hours. Will that
Roughly
surprise you?
2 hours.
And I think you said other people came and went.
Yes.
Did you remain present throughout the interview?
No, sir.
That's all I have, Judge.
All right. Any other questions?
Now, Detective Richardson, you kind of touched on it earlier. As you continue to ask questions of Mr. Curtis, you did start discussing the case that you were assisting Detective Hines in, the murder of Paula Boyd.
Correct.
With Mr. Curtis.
Yes.
Did he continue to speak with you when you asked him those questions?
Yes, he did.
Did he ever try to cease the interview?
No, he did not.
We'll pass.
That's all the questions I have, Judge.
All right, thank you. You may step down. All right, the court will hear argument.
Yes, Your Honor. The state, of course, called Detective Richardson because he was the officer who read Miranda to Mr. Curtis. He did explain to him his Miranda rights. Mr. Curtis acknowledged that he understood those and willingly spoke with the detective. As Mr. Bunk pointed out, the initial question was, hey, this is about the death of Paula Boyd. However, the detective did say, as he continued in his questioning of Mr. Curtis, that subject was broached. Mr. Curtis continued to speak willingly to the detective. There was no threat of coercion. There was no promises made to Mr. Curtis. The statement that was given to the detective was voluntary, and we'd ask that be admitted.
All right, defense.
I believe Mr. Spear meant to say that he was not told that they're here to talk about Paula Boyd. And I think that's the important point here, is that the voluntariness of the statement is lost when he's tricked into thinking he's here to talk about something else. So when he's read his rights and asked, do you know why you're here? And he says, yes. And he waives his rights. He's under the mindset that we're here to talk about, I'm here because of the motion to revoke probation for my 2 warrants. And that's what he's Mirandized on. And they say, you know what we're here about? You know what's going on because we just told you. And he says, yes. And so he's voluntarily, I'm here voluntarily to talk about that. And then they start talking about something completely unrelated to why he thinks he's there. So that being said, I don't believe the statement's voluntary. I think he was coerced and tricked into talking about something completely unrelated to why he was there, why he told he was there. And for those reasons, I don't think the statement was voluntarily, and I believe it violates his constitutional rights.
All right, State, do you want to respond to that portion of defense's argument?
Oh, yes, Your Honor, just briefly. As part of the Miranda rights that Detective Richardson read to Mr. Curtis, he was told that he could stop talking at any point that he wanted to. Very briefly into the interview itself, after the comment that Mr. Bunk is referencing, you mind talk to me about what's going on, end quote, the subject of Paula Boyd is brought up. So in trying to say that it is completely some type of subterfuge, some type of trick, is inaccurate. The conversation very almost immediately goes into the subject at hand, the death of Miss Boyd. Mr. Curtis knew by his acknowledgement that he could stop talking to the detective at any time. He did not do so. He continued to talk to him about the subject matter. The statement that he willingly waived his rights and agreed to speak to the detective, and there was no such subterfuge.
All right, and defense. I'll give you the last word.
I would just argue that at that point, Curtis should have been informed that he was a suspect in that investigation. He was not free. I mean, he's there not free to leave because of something else. So it's not a voluntary statement is when you're free to leave. In other words, I don't want to talk about this. I want to go home. He can't. They've got him locked up.
Doesn't it have to do with reading of Miranda? Wasn't he Mirandized though?
Yes, but my point is he should have been informed, hey, we don't want to talk about that. We want to talk about you being a suspect in Paula Boyd. So you need to make sure you understand the rights I read to you are about this, not about that. And I think that which cup is the ball under? I think that is where the problem lies, and I'm arguing that makes this.
All right, thank you. All right, so this is what the court is going to find. The court is going to find that it's obvious that he was in custody because he was in handcuffs and he was arrested on a motion to revoke. The court is finding that he was read his Miranda rights. He signified that he understood those rights. And as a part of the reading of the Miranda rights, he can stop the interview at any time if he so chooses. In this case, he did not stop the interview. And the court is going to find that his statement that he gave to the police, although he was in custody, It was done voluntarily, as signified by his stating that he understood his Miranda rights and that he continued to speak after he was read his Miranda rights. And from the court's viewing of what is now marked as State's Exhibit number 70,
Yes, that's correct.
there were no statements that are being entered that were not, there are no statements that are being entered that were statements obtained by the police that were not obtained without his rights being read to him. So the court is going to find that it's his statement to the police in State's Exhibit number 70 was done voluntarily. Is there anything else before we bring the jurors in?
Your Honor, I don't believe so. I will say, just, for defense's knowledge, and I'm sure the court's knowledge, the witness has been instructed to not talk about the motion to revoke arrest, and the state is not going to list it in that regard.
All right.
And the stuff that was taken out.
I'm sorry?
So you don't talk about the content of the DVD.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And of course, off the record, the state and defense went through certain areas based on prior rulings by the court that we agreed should be redacted. I believe defense has now had a chance to look at that disc. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right.
And I believe there are no issues with said redactions, correct?
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Wait, sorry, hold on. Oh, no, that's not. We can't have this part. We can't
All right.
have-
Well, y'all are reviewing that. How long is it going to take you all to review that?
3612, 36.
It's-
52 to
It's
36.
been fully judged. I think there's one additional redaction we want to ask for.
All right. And what is, if y'all can confer on that redaction
Sure.
and see if y'all have reached an agreement. All right. And who is here for a plea? Is your client on bond?
Yes, Jeff.
All right. If you'll bring them up, please.
No.
Hi. Cindy, are you ready?
Yes.
Court is calling 2025 CR 005308 State versus Eduardo Rodriguez. Can I have parties announced?
Let's just say it's no.
All right. Do you have any objections to this attorney standing in for Mr. Toshi? All right. Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client? Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Rodriguez, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, you waived the reading of the indictment? State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with the offense of assault, peace officer, or judge. That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights, and did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses? Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense? Mr. Rodriguez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promise you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? Are you a U.S. citizen? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, there's a $1,000 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. There's to be restitution payable to T. Maxwell, number 1841. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense? State? Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, are there any such motions?
Yeah.
Outside the agreement, the state is asking that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 5 years. There'll be 200 hours of community service restitution, the MRT course in anger management. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor, state offers states exhibit 1 in all attachments.
Any objections? Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulation. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on your behalf of your client?
Judge, only that he presides and he could pass.
Okay, what county is that? Maverick? Okay. All right. Raquel Ham, who is that to you? Your ex? All right. Getting into a fight over a pizza. So what was wrong? Okay. And do you have employment? What did you do in the past? When you say post-op rehab nurse, did you actually go to college to get a degree in that? Yes. All right, so what I can tell you is people in this court who are on probation, I don't allow them to be home health care providers or work with minors. So in order for you to continue in that capacity, which I don't know that your license may have been impacted by this, but I'm not going to allow you to do that unless I receive some type of letter. And when I say I mean probation, stating that they're aware of this charge and that you will be under supervision. Requested. Okay. No, it's a letter. Probation will speak to you, but it's a letter from your employer. If you want to continue as a nurse, then you need to get a letter from your employer stating that they're aware of these charges and that you will be supervised. And the reason why I do that is because minors, the elderly, those are people who are in vulnerable stages of their life. And I need to make sure that they're protected. Do you understand? All right. So transfer to Maverick County, proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, to continue in your occupation as a nurse. You'll need to provide a letter from your employer to your probation officer that they're aware that you're charged with this. There is to be restitution, if any, to T Maxwell, number 1841, 200 hours of community service restitution. Once you've completed the MRT, 100 hours will be deemed satisfied. Once you complete the remaining anger management, the remaining 100 hours will be deemed satisfied. All right. And there's let's see, Bashan. Can you call Bashan? Okay. Oh, you'll take him over there after this to do the paperwork. All right. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it? Right, because this plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. And I'm going to do a TAP evaluation, and that can be done out of custody. All right. Yeah, I said 5 years deferred. All right. So you're going to go next door and they'll go over paperwork with you. Thank you. Are you all ready to proceed with the trial?
Yes, Your Honor. The part that the defense has pointed out to us, but I think at this point, so we don't slow it down, say we'll publish that to the jury, then we'll fix it before it can actually get back.
Okay. All right. Then let's bring the jurors out, please. And we're back on the record in 2019 CR 10230.
I think Mr.
Wait.
Chair.
I'll go grab it.
Okay, thank you. And how long do y'all anticipate the redactions for that would take?
Judge, as soon as the witness is off, we'll get it started. My guess, it's not my field. I'd say an hour to an hour and a half, but I'm ignorant of it, so I can be telling you about it. So.
All right, so if either side wants to play that before it's sent back to the jurors, of course, you're legally allowed to once it's entered into evidence.
Give that back. This is my copy? Yes. Just need to ask the reporter then. I'll do it. Okay, you can tell me. It's just to go back, I need to offer this from yesterday's. I'll do it.
I think it's B.
B? Okay, thank you. Ruby, don't let me forget. Yes, ma'am, thank you. The jury's already lining up. I'll do it next time we take a break. I think the jury's coming in. Wait.
There you are.
Judges, the next break, I need to offer that into evidence from yesterday.
All right, and Norma? Everything on my docket that's highlighted in orange, that's something that I don't have the updates on. There's something we need to complete. Yes.
No, it's from Bashan.
Okay. I wrote it on the docket sheet. Well, not on the docket sheet. It's on the docket for, yes. And then Norm, it's also in my judge's notes.
Okay.
All right, we're ready.
All right, for the jury.
All right, everyone, please be seated. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your patience. Sometimes the morning docket runs a little bit later than expected, so I appreciate your patience. All right, State, call your next witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. That would call Rich Richardson.
All right, if you could raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you may take a seat. Make sure you keep your voice up so everyone can hear, and if you could state your name for the record.
Richard Earl Richardson.
All right, State, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Can you please introduce yourself?
How are you all? I'm retired detective Richard Richardson
And Detective, where did you retire from?
from the San Antonio Police Department.
When did you retire?
Almost 4 years ago, coming up on 4 years.
And at the San Antonio Police Department, how long were you a member?
I was a member for 28 years.
And when you retired,
I was a detective
in what division were you
in the homicide unit,
How long were you in the homicide unit?
15 years.
Now, Detective, in the case concerning an R.C. Curtis, were you the lead detective?
No, I was not.
Who was the lead detective?
Detective Randall Hines.
Now, is it common practice for detectives to assist each other in an investigation?
Yes, it is.
And did you do so in this case?
Yes, I did.
Now, Detective, I'm going to call your attention to October the 27th of 2015. Did you assist Detective Hines in this investigation?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and the defendant in this case, R.C. Curtis, you see him in the short then.
Yes.
Could you please point to him and indicate an article quoting where?
Black sweater over white shirt.
And the record will reflect you identified the defendant as cause. Now, initially, when assisting Detective Hines, where did you go?
I believe the address was 5622 Evers Road, apartment complex where Mr. Curtis lived.
And did you encounter Mr. Curtis there?
Yes, we did.
Now, while Detective Hines was conducting his investigation at 5622 Evers, did he give you instructions to assist him?
Yes, he did.
And what instructions did you receive?
He requested that I return to the SAPD headquarters homicide unit and prepare a interview room and start an interview with Mr. Curtis.
Now, Detective, if you could explain to the jury, the San Antonio Police Department, do they have specific areas in which you conduct interviews?
Yes, they do.
And in those interview rooms, for lack of a better way of saying it, do they have a recording device capable of making an accurate recording?
Yes, they do.
And you check to make sure that that recording device is working properly before conducting an interview.
I did.
And you did so in this case.
Yes.
Now, did you indeed have speak to Mr. Curtis in one of those interview rooms?
Yes, I did.
Now, was that interview recorded?
It was.
And have you had an opportunity to review that recording of that interview on October 27th, 2015?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes.
Detective, I'm going to show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit number 70. Do you recognize that disc?
Yes, I do.
I see that there's some initials and a date on this disc. Whose initials are those?
Those are my initials,
And who placed that date?
and I placed the date 8/21/20.
And did you review this disc on this date, 8/21/25? Did you to ensure that it's an accurate recording of what took place back on October 27, 2015?
Yes, I did.
Does it fairly and accurately depict everything that took place then?
Yes, it does.
And are you the only individual that spoke to Mr. Curtis on this interview?
No, sir.
Who else also spoke with him?
Detective Randall Hines, the lead detective, and Detective Raul Cardenas, who also assisted.
And you know who those individuals are?
Yes, sir.
And you can identify their voices?
Yes.
Your Honor, at this time, the state would move into evidence. State's Exhibit 70, subject to an objection by defense.
Please note my prior objections.
All right. Those objections are overruled. State's Exhibit number 70 is admitted into evidence.
Ready for publish?
Granted.
Oh. Well, may we approach? I'm sorry.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And that's your address there, what's the address?
For the record, I'm going to pause it at 27 seconds. Can everybody hear okay? Okay. No way to adjust the volume up here. Okay. I have it all here.
I changed
Okay.
What's your last name? Curtis. With a C, yes, sir. Juarez is first name, first. First, Mars. And that's your address there, what's the address there on the, we say it's closing, that was on 622 Evers. You work? Listen. How about a phone number you can use time? So, is that a cell? Is it? How old are you? Sorry. Awesome. Awesome. Your social. Or awesome. And your driver's license number? And your wife's name? Right. So, See or okay. Okay. For your asked any question that is might be a police officer providing your rights, the one consequences for your rights. You have the right to remain silent and not have to make any statement or order to anyone. Any statement that you make will be used in evidence against you in a court of law or trial. Your right to have a lawyer present to provide before during any questioning by police officers or attorneys representing the state. May have your own lawyer present, or if you're unable to employ a lawyer, the court will appoint a lawyer for you free of charge now or any other time. If you decide to talk with anyone you can stop talking to them anytime you want. Above rights are continuing rights which can be urged by you in this case of proceedings. Do you understand these rights? Is it okay? Do you mind talking to me about what's going on? You want to know what's going on? Is it? I'm sure you're about as surprised as we are when we came over. What I'd like to talk to you about is last week, between Tuesday, let's say Tuesday morning and Wednesday afternoon, or Wednesday night. Where were you at Tuesday? Just start at the beginning of your day as best you can remember. Tuesday. We're at home already. Take my kids to school. Okay, so Tuesday you took them to school. I take my little boy to school and I drop off in my school and I go. First I take my wife to work, school. She goes to school at First Call, First Day Road. Okay, so you drive in her car? Yeah, I drive her car. When I take her to, school, drop off, come back, get my little boys, make sure they get ready and everything. I take them to school, and go to the house. Where did you say she worked at? She goes to school on Fred Road. On Fred? You know the name of the school? Career Point, Career College. About what time do you drop her off? About hours or 6 o'clock. Sunday. 4, 6 in the morning. And then you come back home. Yes, sir. When you pick your sons ready for school, where do they go to school and how those go? Those goes to school at Kobe Glass. He got to be at school before 7:30. So he goes by himself? I mean, you driving there? Yes, sir. And he has to be there by 7:30. And do the other boys go with you or they wait at the apartment? No, they go with you? And what's your youngest son's name? Randy first. What was it? Randy. Randy? Randy. R-A-N-D-O-A. Okay. 7:30 a.m. for John Shannon off. Okay. And then you go to come back around at this down off side, should come up the street. I take my son RC, the fourth. And Rashawn Curtis. That's my middle son. I dropped him off at I think the name was it was right there across the highway. The middle school right across? Yes. Okay. Well, that's right, Edwards and 14. Yeah. I don't know if that one. North side though. What time do they have to be there? By 8 sometime. And that's all the dropping off you do? Yes. And I said house. But this, well, specifically what happened or where you were last Tuesday. Once you dropped them off. Dropped them off. In front of the yard. I cleaned up the house. Spoke coaster outside. All the maintenance people like were invited. You guys been out there all day. And by 12:30, before 12:30, I opened up my wife so she could get out this time. So 12:30 she can pick her up? Where'd you guys go? Moved to the house. Oh, at home? Yes, sir.
And then when I wait for my son to get out of school about 3:20, 3:12, I walk down to the gate, the bus drop him off in front of the gate. So the bus brings them home? Yes, sir. Okay. Bring him home. Brings, Brandon home? Okay. I walk down there and pick him up. And that's at about 3:20? Yes, sir. And we walk back up to the house. And pretty much we home already. The other boys come home, yeah, they walk on the bus or they walk home? They walk home after their football. My oldest son football practice. Okay, and so, after they got home from football practice, you guys stayed at home the rest of the night on Tuesday? Yes, sir. You didn't go anywhere? All I remember is at home.
And for the record, I'm going to pause the video at 18:15:15 on the top counter. Now, Detective Richardson, is this you that is speaking to Mr. Curtis at this point?
Yes, it is.
And during the interview, did you read him his Miranda warnings?
Yes, I did.
And did he agree to speak to you?
Yes.
Now, Detective, I guess in this initial part of the interview, you're asking him about his activities on Tuesday, October the 20th, 2015. Now I'm going to continue the video now.
What about Wednesday? Wednesday, I do the same thing. Take the everything. Take my wife to school. Come back and pick them up, take them to the school. Come back to the house. Same routine, okay? So on Wednesday, I don't remember going anywhere. Wednesday, dog. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock football money from one of my friends on Warrior Road, across from the apartment complex right there. When he wasn't home, so I stopped to see if I had gas on my car. Went back to the house. From the exit, went back to the house. Picked up my son, walked down to the gate, picked up my son, came back. Oh, what's my son football going? He said outside the fence. Okay, so you stopped. Where did you stop to get gas? Or yeah, I guess I do what's it called? Is that 2 stores together? Convenience store. And where's that located at? Where's Bob's Where's Bob's Were you by yourself? Yes, sir. You were in your wife's car? Mm-hmm. And that was about 3? Mm-hmm. And so you went in the store, and you checked your card? Mm-hmm. Is it a credit card, debit card? Unemployment card. Huh? Unemployment card. And you can buy gas with that? Good. Okay. Is it like a Lone Star card, or what do they call it? It's a Chase card. Chase card? Mm-hmm. So you went in the store and checked at the ATM to see if there was money on it? Mm-hmm. I get paid at 9 o'clock at night every Wednesday, but sometimes they put the money on there. Mm-hmm. And so there wasn't no money, so then you walked out. You just walked out, went back home?
Gonna pause the video at 18:17:30. Now, Detective Richardson, are you now talking to him about his events on the day of Miss Boyd's passing, October 21st, 2015?
Yes, sir.
And does he explain to you that he went to a convenience store off of Hebner?
Yes, he does.
What time of day did he indicate to you in the video?
3 o'clock.
And he said that he went to get gas in his vehicle?
Yes.
And that he also used his unemployment card. Did he indicate to you what bank that unemployment card was from?
Chase Bank.
And did he also indicate to you approximately when he would receive funds on that unemployment card?
He said it varied, but it was usually late at night on, I believe, the Wednesday.
And that he had checked that card that day, but the funds had not come onto the card yet?
Correct.
I'm going to continue the video.
Before he got off the bus. Okay. And you guys were home the rest of the day. When's the football game? Went to football game Wednesday night? Yeah. Where at? Right there across the street from my son's school. So how do you know, what is the relationship between Paula Boyd and you? That's my wife, Paula. So that's Erica's grandma. When was the last time you saw her? Last time I saw her was, probably October 1st, I think. So the first part of October. When was the last time you were at her apartment? Probably the first or second. So, that last time, first or second of October, have you ever taken anything from Paula? She ever given you anything? So I was gonna take, have you ever taken anything from her? You're, nah, yeah, she gave us food and stuff. I'll just food and stuff, food and stuff. But, no reason why you should have her any of her credit cards or any of her debit cards.
I'm gonna pause the video at 18:19:40. Detective, did Mr. Richardson indicate, I'm sorry, did Mr. Curtis indicate to you when the last time he saw Paula Boyd?
Yes,
When was that?
he said it approximately October 1st or the 2nd.
And did he also state where he saw her?
I don't recall that.
Would it be fair to say it was at her apartment?
Yes,
Now, Detective, you also asked if Miss Boyd had ever given anything to the defendant, and I think he indicated like food and things like that, correct?
correct.
Now, you also asked if there was any reason for him to have her credit or debit cards. What was his answer to you?
No,
Now, Detective, I'm going to skip ahead. There's a portion in which you step out of the interview room. Is that correct?
yes, sir.
No, that's it. I am gonna ask.
And for purposes of the record, the video is going to skip ahead now to 18:58:27. Now, Detective, when you returned back to the interview room, did you bring something with you?
Yes, I did.
What did you bring with you?
It's a buccal swab.
What is a buccal swab?
Buccal swab is basically a large Q-tip that is in a sealed envelope that we collect DNA or saliva from the subject.
And what is the purpose of doing so?
Just to have it tested at the Bexar County Medical Examiner's Office for the presence of foreign DNA at a crime scene.
And in this case, the buccal swab kits, are they stored at the San Antonio Police Department?
Yes, they are.
So I'm going to now restart the video at 18:58:27.
For a sample of your DNA, you mind giving us a sample? Okay. There's 2 Q-tips in there. You just rip, you go ahead and rip that apart, take the 2 Q-tips out, and leave it open so you can slide it back in there. And just rub them in your cheeks, like you're brushing your teeth, but on your cheek. That's good. And then place them back in there. have you pick that to seal it, so I wanted to seal it. What I'm gonna do is the initial over this flap here, so when it gets to the lab, they know you're connected from where it came through, just across across the line where we sealed it. So you have no idea who killed this lady? No, sir. Did you kill her? No, sir. Does anybody you know killed her? No, sir. Do you know who killed her? No, sir.
I'm now going to pause the video at 19:00:41. Now, Detective Richardson, when you came back in the room to ask Mr. Curtis for a buccal swab, when you asked him for a sample of his DNA, what action did he take?
He leaned forward, opened his mouth, and said, "Sure."
Did he do anything with his mouth?
He opened his mouth.
And did he consent to give you a sample?
Yes, he did.
Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes.
Detective, I'm going to show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit number 88. If you could examine that envelope and the contents of the envelope. Now, Detective, when you entered the room and asked Mr. Curtis for a sample of his DNA with the buccal swab, there was some type of packaging. Within that packaging, what was there?
Those were the two Q-tips that he actually used to gather his saliva from his mouth.
The same Q-tips that we saw in the video.
Yes.
And after he does so, what happens to those Q-tips?
Those Q-tips, as you saw, were placed back in there. We sealed it. I gave the envelope to Detective Hines, which was sealed with evidence tape, and then an evidence tech or Detective Hines would have placed it in the property.
And Detective, when we actually see a bag being sealed, this is that same bag, State's Exhibit number 88.
Correct, that is the bag.
Now, I believe you had even mentioned it on the video. There's something about placing like some type of identification by yourself on State's 88. Did you do so?
Yes, I did.
What did you do to indicate?
I asked Mr. Curtis to put his initials across the actual part of the envelope that's sealed, and then I placed my name and badge number, or my initials and my badge number on the same spot.
And Mr. Curtis put his initials?
Yes, he did.
And you put your initials and your badge number?
Yes, I did.
And that area is taped over so it can't be tampered with?
Yes, it is.
And then, like you said, it's sealed and then put in a secure location for Detective Hines for any transport?
Correct.
Now, also, I see on the front of State's 88, there is a sticker with a case number. What is that case number?
That would be the case number assigned to this investigation.
And for the record, what is that case number?
15228-265-1.
I also see there is a barcode on that sticker. Is that a unique barcode as to that piece of evidence under this case?
Yes, it is.
Is that the common practice of the San Antonio Police Department to do so?
Yes, it is.
Thank you. Now, Detective, when interviews are being conducted at the San Antonio Police Department, is there I don't know the proper term, but like a viewing station for anybody outside of the interview to watch?
Yes, there's a view.
So at this point, did you, when you stepped out of the room to secure the buccal swab, did another detective enter the room?
Yes, it did.
And we are going to skip ahead. And detective, is there a period in which Mr. Curtis is sitting in the room without anybody interviewing him?
Yes.
Now, for the record, I'm skipping ahead in 19 minutes, or 19 hours, 21 minutes, and 30 seconds.
Mr. Curtis, I'm Detective Hines. I introduced myself out there at the apartment. Detective Richardson gave me a little bit about what you said in here. Just so you know,
Your Honor, may we approach?
Yes.
I'm going to restart.
Okay.
I'll be like, you are a suspect until I can say you're not. Okay? Guys,
And detective, pausing at 20:06:06. Was there a brief period in which Detective Hines came in and spoke with Mr. Curtis?
Yes, it was.
Now, there was a third detective that you mentioned that also spoke to Mr. Curtis. Which detective was that?
That was Detective Raul Cardenas.
And For the record, I'm restarting the video at 20:06:06.
How many cars? 34. 34, okay. What is your phone number? Well, not. Oh, okay, how long have you had that phone? A year now, phone? Okay, do you have any other? That are active, that have service, like phone services, text service and stuff, whatever. And we saw a few phones in there. Well, they don't work, yeah, over a year, so this phone is.
I guess I'm gonna go with somebody else.
That's the only phone that works, is there?
And I'm going to pause it at 20:06:49. Now, detective, this is when Detective Hardness is speaking to Mr. Curtis, correct?
Yes.
And did Mr. Curtis indicate that he had only one phone of his that was operational?
Yes.
Oh, fucking lame. Fucking.
And for the record, I'm now moving to 20:13:04.
I can look at one, okay. Is there anybody else that, you talked with when you were on the way, to this apartment? Is there anybody else you spoke with that night or that morning? Or, the night before, on Tuesday night? Because we're gonna put your phone records. Oh, yeah. So did you make any phone calls, say any friends or anybody call you? Like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Nothing like that. What about in the morning? No, because my phone only Wi-Fi, which one? So I only get Wi-Fi at my house. That's one of the reasons. So you can't make phone calls? I can make phone calls. Now, and you'll see on my phone at 9 o'clock at night. By 10 o'clock, I cut my phone on there. But the night before, I only use Wi-Fi. How come? Because my phone was off. What was your phone off? Because I did my last one bill. Okay, and then when did your phone get turned back on? At 9:30 at night, Wednesday night. Wednesday night. So you didn't have service, while, I guess while your grandmother was dead or dying. Okay.
For the record, I'm pausing at 20:14:24. Now, Detective Richardson, did Mr. Curtis explain that his phone was a Wi-Fi enabled phone?
Yes.
And did he also say that during the time of Miss Boyd's passing, he did not have service unless it was Wi-Fi?
Correct.
And that his phone did not become operational again until 9:30 at night on Wednesday, the 21st,
Yes.
when he had paid his bill.
Yes.
And for the record, I'm restarting the video at 20:23:08.
Hey, Gail, how are you?
Everything is just, Sunday. I miss you too. My mom love you too, and everything. I know you want to. Y'all ask her for, because sometimes she would give y'all things, right? Did y'all ask her again for something? No, sir. For a favor? No, sir. Or for money, food, whatever? No, sir. Okay. Because I hear that that issue has been kind of tough with the concerning bringing food. You know, would that be tough? There's no way. We didn't ask us. We didn't ask us. We didn't ask nobody but anybody. So, but she would be.
I'm going to pause at 20:23:51. Detective, is Mr. Curtis denying that he had asked Ms. Boyd for anything?
Yes.
And for the record, I'm going to restart at 20:32:32.
They asked you for your DNA and stuff. Would there be any reason why your DNA would be on your grandma? No. Her body, your fingernails? No, sir. Scratch shit? No, not no scratches. Anything? And be no reason why. No, sir.
I'm going to pause at 20:33:03. Did Detective Cardenas ask if there be any reason why any DNA or biological evidence would be on Ms. Boyd?
Yes, he did.
And what was his answer?
No.
In any part of his body, or her body, I should say. For the record, I'm going to restart at 20:42:18.
When my daughter got to leave, he always was a son. So you say that your unemployment card was gonna get filled up? Yeah. On what day? Same day. When does it get filled up? At 9 o'clock. On Wednesdays? On Wednesdays. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know how unemployment works. I heard it's unemployment. So every single Wednesday gets filled up. Okay. How much you getting? 447, I think. Okay, and usually it gets filled up by what time? Sometime 9, sometime earlier than that. It just depends whenever they're low, because I ordered on Tuesday. And from Tuesday to Wednesday, anytime it can be filled. Okay, so 9 p.m. at night, it usually gets filled up? Okay. So what are you checking in at 3? Because any time between Tuesday and Wednesday, it can be filled. Okay, I check it all the time. Where's that on card at now? That's on my wallet. Okay. So would it show that you did swipe that card at that? Yes, sir. At that store? Yes, sir. Okay. Did you swipe any other cards at that store? No, so that one. You know, I mean, because.
I'm going to pause at 20:43:34. Now, Detective, did Mr. Curtis explain to you when he would receive his unemployment benefits?
To Detective Cardenas, yes.
And what day did he tell Detective Cardenas?
On Wednesdays.
Was that consistent with what he told you?
Yes.
Did he tell you as well as Detective Cardenas the approximate time he would receive those benefits?
Usually late at night, I think around 9 o'clock.
And did he indicate to you how he checked that?
He would use it or swipe it at an ATM.
And he indicated to you that he swiped it to check those benefits.
Yes.
And did he indicate that he swiped any other card?
Objection leading.
That'll be overruled.
You can answer.
No.
Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes.
Detective, I'm going to show you what's already been admitted into evidence as State's Exhibits number 62 and State's Exhibits number 63. First, I want to call your attention to State's Exhibit number 63. This is certified bank records of a Chase card belonging to an R.C. Curtis III.
Yes, it is.
And further in the document, does it have a listing of transactions from that card ending in, if my eyes are good enough, 5495.
Yes, there are.
And how many transactions are on that Chase card from October the 21st of 2015?
4 transactions.
And from those 4 transactions, does it also give a time in which those transactions were done on said records?
Yes, they do.
And I'm going to attempt to put it on the Elmo. My eyes aren't very good, so I'll do the best I can to zoom in. These glasses are thick. Uh-oh. So detective, you indicated that there were how many transactions from October the 21st, 2015?
4 transactions.
And detective, I'm putting a folder underneath that first transaction from October 1st, 21st of 2015. Now from that same bank card of 5495.
Correct.
And it lists a merchant name for that transaction. What is that indicated on the records?
ACH deposit,
And then further over, an amount.
$330.
And then furthermore, a number and a description. What is that description?
TWC benefits. Number.
That'd be consistent with some type of unemployment benefits.
Yeah.
Now, detective, I'm going to go to the second transaction from October 21st, 2015. What was the merchant?
McDonald's.
And the amount?
$33.54.
And the location?
5503 Northwest Loop 410.
And now the third transaction from October 21st of the 15. Who was the merchant?
Moose Mobile.
What did the defendant indicate to you that was his service provider, or to Detective Cardenas, I should say?
Moose Mobile.
What was the amount tendered?
$33 and it looks like 8 cents.
And just for the location, just give the name of the business.
Moose Mobile.
And for the final transaction from October 21st, 2015, who's the merchant?
Hardtronics CCS.
The amount?
$20.
The location?
5502 Evers Road.
Now,
Detective, are any of these locations 8558 Evening Road?
No, they're not.
Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes.
You could hand me that, please. Thank you, sir. I'm now going to direct your attention to states number 62, already admitted into evidence, the Wells Fargo business records for Paula Boyd. Now I'm going to show you the contents. Does it list the name of the individual card holder?
Yes, Paula M. Boyd.
And there's actually a second holder as
and
well.
Brenda Boyd Perez.
And detective, does it also show a transaction from October the 21st on these records?
Yes, it does.
How many transactions do you see from October 21st?
One transaction.
Does it give a description of that transaction?
It's a balance inquiry on the card at an ATM located at 8558 Evening Road, San Antonio.
Does it also give a description of what device was used for that particular fee?
It gives the ATM ID, LK122299959.
And does it give the last four digits of the card?
7838.
And does it give an amount that was taken out of the card on this inquiry fee?
Yes, it does. 250.
Or I believe it's the
$2.
one underneath. Yes, sir.
So.
Your Honor, at this time we'll pass the witness.
You said you assisted in the investigation, correct?
Yes, sir.
So when you found out about the two skinny black males beating and kicking her to death, did you look into that?
No, sir.
That's all I have.
No further questions.
Is this witness excused?
That's all I have. Yes.
All right, thank you. If you'll remove the microphone. State, call your next witness.
State calls Eric Roberson.
If you can raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand. There's a square silver microphone up there. If you could put it somewhere on your shirt, it's for the court reporter to hear. And if you'll state your name for the record.
Eric Robertson.
All right, state, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Investigator Roberson, how are you employed?
I'm a crime scene investigator with the San Antonio Police Department.
And how long have you been with the San Antonio Police Department?
15 years.
Have you been a crime scene investigator that whole time?
Yes, sir.
And do you receive any type of special training to perform the duties of a crime scene investigator?
After I was hired, I went through a 400-hour training course, covering everything that we have to do out in the field. And then a month long of riding along with the senior CSI, taking calls and everything like that.
And what are your duties as a crime scene investigator?
We document and preserve crime scenes and collect and preserve evidence.
How do you generally preserve and collect evidence?
Depends on what type of evidence it is. It's usually in an envelope sealed with tape.
And do you bag that evidence at the scene or at a different location?
It'll be bagged at the scene and then more than likely sealed back at our office.
And once that evidence is sealed, what do you do with it?
We drop it off at the property room.
And where's that property room located?
It's at 401 South Frio.
Is that a secure location?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna take you back to October 21st of 2015. Were you working that afternoon?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you dispatched to a call?
Yes, ma'am.
What was the basis of that call?
It was a parent sudden death.
What was the location of that call?
The exact number to the apartment complex off of I-10.
Okay, would having a, did you write a report?
Yes, ma'am.
Would having a copy of this report aid in your testimony?
Yes, please.
Tanner, may I approach?
Yes.
I'm handing you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 89. What is this?
That's the report that I generated that day.
So feel free to refer to it, just don't read directly off it. Okay. So do you recall the location of that call?
I have 1220 IH10 West, apartment 205.
What time did you arrive at that call?
16:03 hour.
When you arrived to that location, what did you observe?
I first spoke with, I think, Detective Bertina, and then I entered the apartment. I observed the victim deceased on the bedroom floor. I observed apparent blood on her face and on the floor around her. Her glasses were broken on the floor next to her. I believe the bed sheets were on the floor as well.
And did you say what room was she in?
I have apartment 2. Oh, she was in the bedroom, sorry.
And in the bedroom, where was she located?
Kind of towards the foot of the bed, on the left side, I think.
And did you observe any injuries?
Like I said, she had blood on her face from what looked like an apparent injury to me.
Okay. I'm going to show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 10. Okay. Do you recognize this this room?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And is that what she looked when you is that how she looked when you entered?
Yes, ma'am.
Were there other people working there that day?
Yes.
Okay. Who else was there?
Detective Hines was there, and then I don't know how many police officers were there.
And were you the only crime scene investigator technician at the scene on this particular day?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you collect any physical evidence while you were there?
I collected the eyeglasses that were on the floor next to her.
I'm going to show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 7. And what is this?
It looks like the eyepiece from her eyeglasses.
And then I'm showing you State's Exhibit 8. And what it,
Those are the eyeglasses.
can you describe to me the condition of the glasses?
I believe they were broken in about 4 pieces.
And was there any substance on them?
Blood.
What did you do when you found the glasses?
They were left there until I believe the body was removed. And then after that, I collected them in an item of evidence.
And how did you collect the glass?
I put them in an envelope and then sealed that envelope with clear tape and then red evidence tape.
And did you do this process at the crime scene?
I put them in the envelope at the crime scene and then sealed it at our office.
And when you seal them at the office, do you make any markings on the envelope? At
Yes,
that
ma'am.
time?
Our initials, badge, and then the date is marked on the red tape.
And did you, after you sealed that, or did you do that at that time,
Yes, ma'am.
in this particular instance? After you sealed the envelope, what did you do with it?
I dropped it off at the property room at 401 South Road.
Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes.
Officer Roberson, I'm handing you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 90. Can you tell me what this is?
These are the eyeglasses in the envelope.
Okay. Is that the only item that's in that bag?
My understanding is yes.
Okay. And can you point to the markings that you made on the envelope?
And this red tape and this red tape.
Okay. And are those your initials
Initials, badge, and the date.
and the date that they were collected?
Or the date of the seal.
Okay. Can you please open the bag carefully and look inside without showing the jury? And are these the glasses that were pictured in the photo that you collected that was next to Paula Boyd's body on that day?
They're wrapped in a
Okay.
I'm assuming from the crime lab.
Okay. And are the glasses inside that?
I would assume so, yes.
Okay. Can you, very carefully, can you kind of move that envelope to see the glasses?
I would have to open it.
Open it more.
Yeah.
You can open it more.
So the crime lab wrapped the glasses in this.
Okay.
And then it is opened slightly.
Okay. And are those the same glasses that you collected?
Yes.
Okay. And are they in the same or substantially the same condition as they were when you packaged them?
Yes.
Apart from the crime lab markings, have they been altered in any way?
Not my.
Okay. Your Honor, state moves to enter State's Exhibit 90 into evidence.
Any objection?
No objection.
All right, State's Exhibit number 90 is admitted without objection.
Thank you, Your Honor.
90s the envelope or
The envelope.
and its contents? Okay.
Yes. Your Honor, permission to publish?
Granted.
apart from collecting, packaging and transporting the glasses, did you have anything, any further involvement at the crime scene on that, October 21st?
No, ma'am.
Your Honor, we pass the witness.
Defense?
It's a big complex and there's a lot of people milling around. Did you have any trouble finding the location
Not that I
of
remember.
that particular unit?
Not that I remember. No.
Okay. Now, when you got there, how many people were already there in the unit?
I don't remember. A handful, maybe.
Did I hear you say you were the only evidence technician there that day?
Correct.
And how long did you stay at the location?
I don't recall how long exactly it took.
Did you stay until everyone left or did you leave before? Like, were you there? I understand that there was a detective named Detective Hines
Correct.
who came to the location. Do you recall that as well?
I believe he was there before me.
Okay. And do you happen to know if you left before or after Detective Hines? Or perhaps with Detective Hines?
Probably around the same time.
Okay. Do you remember securing the location with him or how the location was secured, if in fact it was?
I assume a patrol officer took care of that.
Let's just typically, how would a location like that be secured? What's protocol?
Patrol officers.
You know, what's the purpose of that?
The purpose?
Yeah, why would someone secure a location?
To preserve it.
Because it's important, right? I mean, you don't want evidence to be tampered with overnight or something like that, right?
Right.
Okay. May I approach the witness, Judge?
Yes.
So I'm going to show you what I've marked as defense 1. I think the glasses you showed us are also in that picture. Is that correct?
Yes.
And in defense 1, can you see those glasses?
Yes.
And does defense 1 accurately reflect the situation that you found when you walked into that apartment? Does it accurately reflect the glasses that are now in evidence?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, Judge, at this time, I'll tender to the state what's marked as defense 1 and offer new evidence.
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, defense exhibit number 1 is admitted without objection.
Now, defense 1 also shows a towel at her left leg. Is that correct?
I believe that's a towel.
Okay.
Some kind of garment, maybe.
It's a towel. You want to look at it closer? Okay. Did you have I'm assuming you walked around the apartment to kind of check it out?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. Did you notice that this towel didn't match any of the towels in the bathroom?
I did not notice that.
Okay. Would it surprise you that it does not?
No.
Okay. That's all I have, Judge. Wait, hold on.
Any further questions?
Wait, I might have one more question, Judge. Oh, I'm sorry, Judge. I need to remark it. I believe there was a question about defense 1 yesterday being mentioned. So I'm gonna make this defense 4 out of abundance of caution.
All right, so are you withdrawing
I'll
defense?
withdraw this defense 1. I'm gonna renumber it to defense 4 out of an abundance of caution, thanks to Ms. Shaw.
All right, any objection to the withdrawal and renumbering?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right,
That being done, I have nothing further, Judge.
all right, and no objection to defense 4?
That's correct, Judge.
All right, defense 4 is admitted without objection. All right, any questions, state?
Briefly, Your Honor. Investigator Robertson, while you were there, besides law enforcement, did anyone else enter the apartment while you were there?
The medical examiner.
Okay. And did you see the medical examiner take any pictures?
Yes.
And when they come and take their pictures, and are at a scene, do they bring their own equipment?
Yes.
We pass the witness, Your Honor.
I have nothing further, Judge.
All right, is this witness excused?
Yes, Your Honor.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you. If you remove the microphone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you all a 15-minute break. Remember my previous instructions. Everyone, please rise for the jurors.
Back. Nice. Don't let me look at something. Excuse me. Yeah, they were loud.
Thank you.
OBERSON.
Okay, thank you.
Robertson without the T.
All right, and Cindy, I'm going to take up this plea and then we can take our break. Francis Oliva, everyone please be seated. All right, state defense. A juror has asked for about 20 minutes, so it's going to be 20 minutes instead of 15.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 008090, State versus Francis Marie Oliva. Can I have the parties announced?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
And are you Francis Oliva?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Oliva, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment? State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Oliva, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with harassment of a public servant as a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses? Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her? Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense? Ms. Oliva, sorry.
It's okay, it happens all the time.
I've been working on my Spanish. I'm doing the best. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'm doing great then. All right. Has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
Yeah.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yeah.
Are you a U.S. citizen? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, there's a $2,000 fine and state recommends deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yeah.
Defense? State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, are there any such motions? Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that the deferred adjudication be for a term of 8 years. There be a TAP evaluation and 200 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor, state offers States Exhibit 1 in all attachments.
No objection.
All right, did you review the waiver document with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent. Did you understand? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yeah.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, it's probably,
All right. So are you still with or living with Ariel Gutierrez? City of where? Oh, okay. Studio 6, that's a place, not a, oh, okay. 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 And are you employed?
Yes, ma'am, I'm full-time with the Circle K. I'm actually about to be manager for that.
Well, congratulations. It appears that this was a bad night for you.
In all honesty, it's supposed to be a great day celebrating my wife going into school.
Mhm.
And
Well-
about a half later, that's happened.
Yeah, nothing good happens at a certain point. And sometimes for every celebration, you don't need alcohol.
I agree with 1,000%. My wife has never been drunk a day in her life, and she wanted to experience it. She's also a culinary chef, so
Okay.
it's started experiencing.
So here's the thing. I've learned never say 1,000% because it's not true. Whenever you watch Maury Povich, when people are doing the DNA test to determine if somebody's the father, anytime somebody says, I'm 1,000% sure he's the father, guess what it comes back? You are not the father. And it's because when you go past 100%, you're just trying to sell it now.
Yeah.
So just keep it at 100.
I really don't. I only did it because my wife is really getting drunk.
Oh, wow. Well, that's a no.
She had never been drunk a day in her life, so she wanted to experience it with me because
Okay. Well, here's the thing. While you're on probation, you're not allowed to drink alcohol. It's not allowed. Okay. All right. So this is what the court is going to do. There's a $2,000 fine. It will be probated. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. And does she have any criminal history other than this? And what would that be? All right.
when I did finish probation for me.
All right. Any felonies? Do you have any felonies?
So I did those for that everything.
Okay.
And I did finish my probation. I had to leave my probation after that without she even have to look early.
All right. I'm going to sentence you to 4 years deferred adjudication. There's to be no contact with Ariel Gutierrez. You said you all are not together anymore.
Still, like, we've been separated this whole time. For this, but I'm hoping to get contact back with her because she's really the person who's been helping me. Yeah, that's the reason.
Well,
why-
you all will have to come to me showing me that there's no longer a protective order in place. And then for incidents such as these, I want to speak to that person and make sure that they are not in fear. That's what I have to do to protect the community. So you'll need to talk to probation about that. Then probation can come to me. But for now, no contact. You understand what you need to do in order to have contact? Talk to your attorney. What I'm telling you is I don't do or lift no contact orders unless I get a chance to speak to the complainant. And I understand that this was involving alcohol, but there was a lot going on. Probation, is there anything else?
Judge, did you want that top evaluation completed?
We can do TAP evaluation out of custody.
Judge, nothing else.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it? All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. All right, and that we can go out the record in this court. Communication is key to be successful on probation. If you have an issue, let probation know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to court. All right, thank you. All right, thank you. And Norma, that's the last one, correct? All right, so
Well, that's going to be it for today. These court hearings is is like 4 hours long, and I did 2 hours today. And the next time we'll continue this, and it won't be next week. It's going to be mixed up, different judges. So it'll be the week after. If you like the content that's on this channel, and you like hearing court cases and with judges, please consider subscribing to this channel. By subscribing to this channel, you're helping this channel grow. I will see you tomorrow at 3:00 p.m. for Judge Middleton. You all have a wonderful evening. Ta-ta, ciao, ciao, and I will see you again soon.
Come down to it all with your tools in hand, making magic flow. Every broken part, you help me grow. You fix it all, fix it all. You fix it all. Daniel, you make it right. Daniel, everything's bright. When I'm falling apart, you put me back together. You make it better. From the wires tangled up to the broken dreams, you know how to man all my scattered seams. With your steady hands, you refill my heart. Every piece that's lost gets a brand new start. You fix it all, fix it all. You fix it all. Daniel, you make it right. Daniel, everything's bright. When I'm falling apart, you put me back together. Daniel, you make it better. Fix it, Daniel. Make it right. When the world shuts down, and I can't see clear, you're my solid ground, always drawing near. Never give up on this heart of mine. Put it back together every single time. Fix it all, now I'm standing tall to all you do. From the highest peak, I can see it through. With your care and touch, everything's